world full of mundane podcasts, one show rises from the ashes. Critics are calling it outrageous. Podcasts, as we know it, will never be the same again. Tonight, prepare for an epic journey where every step could be your last. The destination, a place where no maps can show. The mission, to rise above the rest. The danger, unimaginable. The reward, a shit ton of weed and laughs. It's going to blow your mind. This is 2B Bloods. So sit back, turn up the volume, grab your weed, get ready to light those bloods.
Right, 2B Blunt Podcast. We're having all kinds of fucking difficulties right now. I'm gonna flip the fuck out. I haven't even gotten started.
I know, you guys aren't even hot yet.
I'm about to be hot. I'm real hot. You wanna know why I'm hot? Because the fucking camera's not working. Fuck. 2B Blunt Podcast in studio today. The Scott.
Woo, that's right, yes sir, I'm here.
We have Frank Knox.
That's right.
Listen, you need a new gimmick, bro. You can't keep stealing my shit.
Stealing it, baby.
Nah, you need to come up with your own one-liner, bro. You gotta come with your own shit.
I don't usually steal it there. I usually steal it somewhere else in the show. But I decided to open it up with a bang tonight, baby.
Yeah, I wonder where that bang came from.
Not Diamond Dallas Page, I'll tell you that.
Definitely not Diamond Dallas Page. Definitely not. And your host, the P to the double EZ. And you already know, we are back, episode 27. And we're getting everything set up here for the people. We got a little technical difficulty. It looks like we're back. Thank God. Thank fucking God. I was gonna lose my goddamn mind, bro. You don't even know. You don't even know. It's just been one of them days. I feel like every fucking thing I touch is broken.
You know what, though, the beginning of this might be stressful, but we're gonna come into it, alright, during this, alright? We'll be able to calm down and get into our element, alright?
Well, I sure as fuck hope so, because right now, we're already starting off on a bad foot. The fucking live stream fucked. Camera's back up and running. We're live on the Facebook. So that's exciting, thank God. They always say when shit don't work, just reset it. Turn it off and turn it on again. And that's exactly what we're doing. Right here. 2B Blood Podcast. Oh my God. All hell's breaking loose. So what's going on, guys? We are back. It's going to be a big show today. We have all kinds of shit going on. We have the return of Stump the Scott, which I'm super excited for.
I can't wait, baby. I got prizes today.
That's right, because we're going to be doing a giveaway. If you can call in and stump the Scott with WWE trivia, and this is only when the game show starts later on in the show. I mean, that's rules. You're not going to call in during the show and interrupt Me, goddammit. All right. Not me. But we're going to make sure, all right, that if they can call and they stump you, Scott, we got a prize.
That's right.
A signed autographed 8x10.
Yep.
A mystery 8x10. The Scott will reveal if he actually gets stumped. We're not going to tell you what it is because if you don't get stumped.
Don't worry, it's not an 8x10 of me. Unless if you really want that, then just let me know.
I don't think anybody wants that, Scott. I don't think anybody wants that. We have Frank Knox with sports. He's going to catch you up on all the NFL playoff news. We had a huge weekend. Nothing I want to talk about, though.
Big weekend in sports. Big week in sports. Lots to cover this week.
Lots to cover. And
There's a lot going on.
I'm real sad. I'm real sad because my Titans have been kicked out. Finally.
And who predicted that? The only person in this room that said the Chiefs were winning last week was the man that delivers you the sports every week, Frank fucking Knox.
Well, you're
Not
right.
even the Goof Troop predicted that.
No, no one predicted it. The only person that predicted it was Frank. And what happens? Here we go.
That's why he's going to the Super Bowl and we're not.
This is also true.
And the entire sports industry also predicted the Chiefs. I think there was like a 1% of experts that actually picked the Titans, one of them being Skip Bayless.
Oh, that's Skip.
Yeah, Skip Bayless. He picked the Titans, but it didn't fare well for you fellas.
No, it didn't. It didn't. I mean, the game started off good, and then all of a sudden, it just went downhill real fast.
They took out King Henry in the second half, and he's been running them to this playoff push they had. And when you stop that, you stop the team, and hey, man, just proved to be too much. Chiefs were too dominant, and they were at home.
I know, which is crazy. And now I got nothing to gloat about this week. I thought I was going to come in here cutting fucking promos. All right, I was all hype. I was ready to go.
Yeah, you got to be proud of how far they made it, though.
Even though I did pick the Chiefs, I found myself rooting for the Titans during that game.
Oh, thank God.
Even though I knew I was going to, have to come in here and bite my own tongue and hear it from you, PZ, but I was still rooting for the underdog because I'm a sucker for a good underdog story.
Well, I was rooting too, man. I thought for sure that it was going to be in the old Triple H theme, my time. I thought it was going to be it. I thought we were going to go to the Super Bowl. It didn't matter if we were going to face the 49ers. It didn't matter if we were going to face Green Bay. We were going to come in there.
But the Dankovich household this week went 0 for 2.
I know.
So maybe
your team went down and Mrs.
Maybe
Dankovich.
Bane and Harvey were rooting for the Niners. And, oh, look, I said
Yeah,
the names
can
they
hear 'em
played.
now.
Speaking of the Devils.
They were rooting for the Niners and Chiefs probably, and that's, what happened. But anyways,
What are you going to do?
it was a good weekend, long week. Happy it's Thursday. Happy it's the best time of the week for
That's
me,
true.
for you,
Well,
and even for the Scott.
Yeah,
That's right.
Before we get any further, we got something to do, and that's my favorite part of the show because everything's now finally fucking working. We can take a step back, relax, and do what I like to do to kick things off, and that is the ceremonial lighting of the blunt. My favorite time. So let's get this shit started. I asked the both of you, are you ready?
I came in, man. I was ready. I was ready upon rival.
Let's do it. I'm ready for you, Peasy.
I said, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready, baby.
Then, for the two of us in this podcast studio.
There's 3, though.
Oh, shit. Well, then, for the 3 of us in this podcast studio, and the rest of us watching on the Facebook Live, or listening in on Spreaker Live. Ooh, let's get ready to smoke it. Tell him, Frank.
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Smoke it! Yeah! That's right! Break it down!
That's what we do each and every Thursday night. We break it down and smoke it up, baby.
That's right. Break it down and bag it up and smoke it up and get it lit.
Think you could tell me
That's what we about to do up in this bitch. You already know. 2B Blunt Podcast. Right here. Inside this very King Palm. Load it up. I have this week's strain of the week. It is a doozy. It is #1 Hash Bar OG.
Wow, hash bar.
Hash Bar OG. Hash Bar OG is a cross between Hash Plant and Face Off OG. That's
Face
right.
Off.
Face Off
Is that a
OG.
John Travolta movie?
John Travolta and Nicolas Cage
love
movie.
that movie.
Great movie. Great fucking movie. Hash Bar OG is an extremely rare indica dominant hybrid. It's infamous among its users for its powerful THC level, rating from a 20 to 24%. On average, it provides a euphoric high that lasts for hours on end. The high starts with a creative lift that infuses you, with a sense of artistic energy that leaves you blissfully unaware of any mental or physical aches or pains, which is good because right now I got a freaking headache for these goddamn idiots I've been dealing with all day. All right? So
that should relieve the headache and the stress from the idiots, and any pain they've caused you, and any lingering pain from those 2 broken ribs.
oh, God, bro.
Now there we go. He coughed. No, there they come. The entries come out.
There you go. Take it back. Take it back. Scott, I gotta ask you, what's this week's
Can you get it out?
beer of the week?
All right. So the beer of the week. Listen, guys. So I'm excited. Royal Rumble's this weekend, right?
That's
so
right.
I am drinking none other than Stone Cold Steve Austin's own, the only 3-time Royal Rumble winner. I'm drinking a Broken Skull IPA. What? That's right.
What?
Oh, give me a hell yeah!
Oh, hell yeah!
So yeah, it's
Beer, vodka, tequila, more beer, more vodka, more tequila, more beer.
what? So, Broken Skull IPA, it's a badass 6.7% India Pale Ale designed by Stone Cold Steve Austin and El Segundo Brewing Company for the working man and woman. Features Citra, Cascade, and Chinook hops to deliver big flavor with an easy finish. And it's great. It's pours a lot clearer than the most IPAs I'm used to. That New England, haziness. This isn't really like that. This comes from the West Coast, and I got nothing bad to say about it.
And that's Scott 316, and you can't stump his ass, brother.
That's right.
And this beer,
That's right. This Scott 316 says, I'm gonna stomp your ass. I want to stomp a mud hole in your ass.
Listen, this is a badass beer, and that's the bottom line because the Scott said so.
Wow. We worked all his gimmicks into one beer of the week promo, and that was the best beer of the week we've had yet.
Honestly, I felt like I was doing a live read.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Maybe when we start doing live ads, Scott's going to be the guy to do the live reads.
I know,
for him.
Scott, that was a great commercial promoting the Stone Cold gimmick. What was it called again?
Broken Skull IPA.
Broken Skull IPA, which is where it's at. It sounds like a Mark beer.
Yeah, well, let me know if you need me to do commercials. I just hope I could be in there on the level of the Education Connection girl one day,
And if any marks are just tuning in, we're going to have a live edition of Stump the Scott.
That's
we're
right.
having giveaways this week, so call in and give your best shot. You're going to need it.
Oh, not yet, though.
Not yet. When the game
That's
show
right.
begins.
When we get to Stump the Scott, we got a lot to do. Speaking of Stump the Scott and this beer of the week, I don't know if you know this, Scott, but tomorrow, it's a big day. Tomorrow is Beer Can Appreciation Day.
Is it really?
Did you know this?
I did not know this.
It's a day observed on the anniversary of the first canned beer 85 years ago in 1935.
Wow. See,
Wow.
I never know what day it is until I see it trending on Twitter. Then I know what kind of day it is.
Oh,
But-
Scott, you've got a great beer collection. So
You're lucky I'm prep. I do a good prep, Scott. You're lucky.
Thank you, sir.
Tomorrow might be your chance to go viral,
You think so?
And you ever see his house? It's decorated with beer. Beer cans everywhere. There's empty beer cans
He's
everywhere.
basically
Yeah.
got beer cans stacked up enough that it's pretty much holding up his TV. It's like a TV stand.
He's got to have 1,000 of them in there.
Yeah, I wouldn't say 1,000, but it's got to be around like 200.
Bro, you got a boatload, whatever it is. That's all I know. That's all I know. We got Super Bowl coming up.
You guys got to help me finish some of those beers this weekend. But anyway, Super Bowl.
I'm on a hiatus.
Talk about Super Bowl. Here he's talking about Rumble.
It's going to be a rough Rumble party for me.
That's right. That's right. Because Frank's on hiatus. 'Cause you know why? Next week, Frank Knox is going to be live at the location of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I might be on location. I actually might go to the stadium and try to.
Well, you will be on location. You will be there, regardless. You're going to be in Miami.
You're doing all the gimmicks down there.
Oh yeah, don't take.
I'll be in
all the
Miami.
gimmicks. And for the Super Bowl too. Super Bowl.
I'll be in Miami. I'll be doing the Super Bowl scene.
You going to a Super Bowl party?
Yeah, I'll probably be going to some Super Bowl parties. I'm hoping to go to Shaq's Funhouse, as I showed you guys.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
There's also Gronk's Beach Bash, but yeah, man. Once I get down there, I'll really get the inside scoop because I got people that live there full time,
That's true.
and we'll figure it out. Let's see what's popping.
Scott, you doing a Super Bowl party?
I actually don't even know if I'm working yet because I haven't seen that schedule yet. So
Devastating.
hopefully I'll find out tomorrow, but I better not be.
That's devastating.
Do you
bro.
usually watch the Super Bowl?
Oh yeah, you can't. miss the
Everyone's
Super Bowl.
invested in the Super Bowl for the ads, the
That's
commercials.
right. So, but here's my question now. Super Bowl. You do the party. You gotta have snacks.
Of course.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
What is your favorite Super Bowl snack?
Chicken wings.
Oh, right off the back with the wings.
Chicken wings.
Chicken wings.
Football and wings, it's like bread and butter.
How do we
peanut
get
butter and
Goof?
jelly.
How do we get Goof back in here to get us some wings for
I
next?
think I saw him working out on a treadmill saying he was taking orders for the Super Bowl to get wings, on his Instagram.
What? Oh yeah, I
there.
did see that.
He was like working on a Stairmaster or treadmill. He was up grinding early this morning talking about he's accepting orders for Super Bowl parties.
That's right. So Scott, if you want to get in there, get some Chef Goof goodies for your Super Bowl activities.
Scott will get the virgin one.
Yeah, his virgin ones, right?
That's right, the virgin ones. I want to know. For me, it's all. I love wings. That's fact. That is like the go-to. We made some fire wings here last weekend. We made homemade.
Air fryer, Instapot.
No, fucking baked them in the oven, bro.
I made some last weekend too. Sunday I made some.
Yeah,
Baked
we
them in
did
the
too.
oven. Fell off the bone.
Oh my god,
Melted in
bro.
your mouth.
Oh my god! If she did like a hot garlic,
I did
like a buffalo garlic or something.
I did a buffalo spicy barbecue that was doctored up and seasoned. My own little sauce. It had like 9 or 10 ingredients in it.
Sauce boss.
I will say the wings that I usually have every WrestleMania here, those are always banging.
That's right. And listen, I want to know what the audience likes the best.
Well,
for the Super Bowl
the
snacks.
Scott didn't answer us.
Oh, so I like a good dip, man. I mean, like, and I'm talking like a cheeseburger type dip. You know what I mean?
Oh.
A cheeseburger. I like the buffalo chicken dip, but that's like wings. Buffalo
Might as well
chicken.
eat the fucking wing
might
at
as well
that
eat the
rate.
wing. Yeah.
But wings, I mean, do take top notch, man.
Blue cheese or ranch?
Ooh,
Ranch all day.
I'm a blue cheese.
cheese.
I'm a blue cheese.
Yeah, pizza.
I'm a blue cheese.
We got the normal opinions.
You
The
blue-
Scott's
you
over here
blue
with
cheese
dip,
bastards over
ranch.
here.
I mean, I will use ranch, but blue cheese is definitely the way to go.
There might be some listeners out there posting on Facebook saying buttermilk ranch right now.
Buttermilk ranch.
Listen, you don't know. If they're listening, they know.
I thought the main ranch in the game was Hidden Valley Kid.
That's right. Listen,
I never heard of
If you're
buttermilk.
listening, call in 860-384-7110 or post a comment on Facebook. I want to know what the audience's favorite Super Bowl snack food is. So what we'll do, we'll have you call in. We'll take a tally by the end of the show. I want to see what's going to be number one. Right now, we
I'm
got
putting
three.
up a poll: ranch or blue cheese.
We got 2 for wings
you can
and 1 for a dip.
Yeah, come on.
Do you mind if I put up a poll?
No, ranch or blue cheese.
Ranch or blue cheese?
I don't give a shit. Yeah, put that thing up there.
Did you say blue ranch?
No, ranch or blue
You said blue ranch or blue cheese. You definitely did.
Damn. And Frank,
No, you said buttermilk ranch, so I said blue ranch. I don't know.
I
Just say
want to
ranch.
know.
Just say regular ranch.
I want to know either way. 860-384-7110. Call in. Let us know what your favorite Super Bowl snack food is. Because I need to know.
And if they stump the Scott later, maybe I'll have to like chug some blue cheese or something. I don't know.
Listen. And then, let me tell you, I fucking found out some crazy shit. You want to hear some stone shit?
Let's hear it.
All right? You know Twitter.
Of course.
You know Twitter, Frank.
Yeah.
Listen. Here's a fun fact that I read that blew my mind. Maybe just because I'm high. Fun fact, though. Twitter's home button is a birdhouse. When you join, you're an egg.
Yeah, I know. I think
The
I knew
logo is a bird. Most people don't even realize this shit.
that. I know if you don't set up a profile or if you don't set up a picture, it's a picture of an egg. I guess it all
Yeah,
makes sense
that
now.
makes sense.
I didn't know the birdhouse thing. Though.
Well, you put it all together, you're like, wow, that's some fucking high ass shit. Am I right? I can't be the only one. I mean, when I read that, it blew my mind.
Wait, so you said the
home button for Twitter. All right. You got the
the
phone,
bird?
you can pull it up. The home button
I'm on it.
is a birdhouse.
Yeah, I know that. And then there's a bird, and then it's an egg if you're empty.
I didn't know this.
Really?
Yeah.
I
can't imagine this is common knowledge.
Yeah, of course.
No.
It's critical thinking.
No.
So you're basically an egg, and then you hatch yourself when you deliver your first tweet. Is that how it works?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess.
But you stay in the home until you're ready to hatch. Once you tweet. That's it. You're born.
I mean, that's it. And all of a sudden you go from an egg to a bird.
But what if you keep your profile picture an egg? So you're just a bird that fucking is always an egg? Let's bring it back full tilt, full circle.
What if I'm an egg forever?
Yeah, you're a bird temporary, and then you just die and become an egg again? I mean, what's...
Why does it sound to me that the gobbledygooker is the one that came up with Twitter now?
What do you mean?
I don't know. All this hatching out of eggs and stuff.
Oh my God. I don't know, man. I just thought that was some crazy shit. That was some crazy shit. I mean, on top of that, I'm laughing at myself because I read some other shit, right? It says humans' natural sleep patterns about 4 hours of sleep, then 2 hours of being awake, followed by 4 more hours of sleep. And right, so I'm sitting there and I'm like, who the fuck sleeps like that? And then I pause and I'm like, oh fuck, I sleep like that.
Really?
Because I fall asleep on the fucking couch every night. I wake up. By the time I fall back asleep, I move into the bed, brushing my teeth, do all the shit you got to do that you forgot to do because you fell asleep.
Oh, me every night.
And then I get like 4 more hours of sleep. And that's it. I couldn't believe it. This fucking thing's accurate. It's fucking accurate as fuck. I am living proof. 4 off, 4 on, 2 off, 4 on again. That's it, Frank. You
Sounds like
sleep
your
like
lunch
that?
break. No, I don't. Never since I got my CPAP machine. I be sleeping deep, bro. I don't wake up to piss anymore because that was one of the first questions they asked me. Do you wake up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom? I was like, yeah, of course, everyone does. They're like, actually, no, that's a sign of sleep apnea.
Really?
Yeah. Do you guys ever wake up to piss? Not saying you have it, but
Not normally.
no.
No. I'll actually hold it because I don't want to get up.
Well, you wouldn't know if you. So you'll wake up and then hold it and go back
That's
to sleep.
terrible for your bladder, bro.
Yeah, it's like you can't do that. That's not how it works.
That really isn't how it works.
So do you wake up to hold it, or you say you hold it in your
No,
sleep?
it's like when I'm up, it's like whatever. I'm like, oh, I'd have to pee, but I'm like, fuck.
So do you
I don't
go
want to
back
get
to
up.
sleep?
Yeah, sometimes maybe, or sometimes I suck it up and actually get up and take the piss, and then I probably go back to
Do you ever wet the bed?
negative.
Wow. Wow. Is that what's going on right now? That's where we are?
I don't know. I just couldn't imagine if pissing woke me up, not just getting up to take a piss. Otherwise, your shit hurts. It feels uncomfortable. I mean,
True. True that.
it's not a comfortable feeling to have to pee.
I know I sleep through the night normally. And if I do piss, it's in between the 2 hours. I wake up off the couch in the first place.
Oh yeah, so so yeah, who knows?
I will never know with me, I guess. But before I move on, did any of you guys have any good shit go on from this past week? Anyone got any fire shit? Because
Not really, man. I don't really have anything. It was a chill weekend.
chill weekend for you.
Yeah, when you're not drinking, I went bowling. I mean, on
That's
Friday
right.
night.
You're on a.
I went bowling. I picked up 3 W's real quick.
What's the fucking word I'm looking for?
Out of my hiatus.
Hiatus. That's why you're on a hiatus.
Yeah.
Your hiatus is for another week.
Yeah, so I'm going to be dry on the Royal Rumble party. That's going to be the ultimate test for me.
That is going to make you.
You might have an advantage though.
He says it's going to go till.
Yeah, but we all have an advantage because we have the sheets, which, are going to be going up soon for the whole world to try to take us out.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to talk about those sheets in a little bit. Scott, what about you, man?
Dude, I was nothing this weekend, man.
Man,
I
It
was
snowed. It
Oh, it
snowed
snowed.
Saturday
That's
night.
right.
That
That's
ruins
right.
everything.
No,
right?
That's true.
I think I stood home drunk, and I think I was still in a funk from those apparently those virgin wings. Or all that virgin food from the Goof Troop.
Who got the funk? Scott got that funk. Oh, who got the funk?
Oh, fuck.
Scott got that.
All right,
from-
let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to get into a little news. Whether you're looking for laughs,
Now he's throwing chairs, and he's saying elbow shots, but after throwing them, he's like, fuck you, Marco Scott.
looking for surprises,
Howard.com, Alex Jones here with no degenerate globalist and prominent cannabis enthusiast, Easy.
wait a second, or simply looking to get lit with some of your friends. Let's get ready to smoke it! Then tune in to To Be Blunt with Peasy, Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, live on Facebook and ToBeBluntPodcast.com. Are you suffering from sleep apnea?
I wake up tired every morning.
Are you tired of not getting enough sleep because your CPAP machine sounds like this? Well, then I think I have just the solution to ensure you are not only comfortable, but also get the best night's sleep you've ever had in your entire life.
Please tell me more. This mask is unbearable to sleep with.
Forget CPAP machines. Throw your current one right out the window and replace it with one of our exclusive CCADS machines.
Wait, what's that?
CCAD stands for Continuous Cannabis Airway Delivery System. This is a revolutionary system that not only ensures you get proper airflow, but you also sleep as soundly as ever before.
What? So I'm gonna sleep and stay litty all night long?
That's right. Our CCADS mask delivers high doses of cannabis directly into the mask as you sleep.
Man, that's the most genius thing I've heard in my life.
Don't be a fool. CPAP systems are old and outdated. Try the next generation of sleep apnea relief and get your hands on a CCADS machine today. Call now, and as a bonus, we'll throw in an additional mask so that special someone in your life can sleep through the bullshit too. That's a $420 value, free. Just pay shipping. This deal won't last, so call 1-800-WEED-SLEEP. That's 1-800-WEEDSLP now.
It's the highest motherfucking podcast around. To be blunt.
With Peasy.
Oh, God. Oh, hell's breaking.
I'm still muted. Oh, there we go.
Oh, wow.
I'm unmuted now.
I hit the preview button instead of the view button.
Peasy's already blazed, and we're not even
No,
half
well,
an hour in.
We smoked the whole blunt.
Almost the whole
We
thing,
never
bro.
smoked the whole blunt.
That's right.
We've been falling down. We started off with 2 blunts.
Dude, you know what's true? We did.
Yeah.
We started off having 2 blunts for each show. And then what happened? And then everything went to hell. This is devastating, and I have no clue. Oh, I forgot I even did this. That's right. Live from the 2B Blunt Newsroom, bringing you the best in headlines and sports. You're getting live right here. It's 2B Blunt.
Got 1 vote for Ranch on the poll. That's some breaking news.
Woo, let's go, and it wasn't me.
Wow. We got a vote for Ranch? We already got a vote for
Ranch
Ranch.
or blue cheese, let us know on Facebook. We're doing, a poll. We got to decide what's better for the wings. Because obviously that's the #1 food for the Super Bowl, baby.
That's right. And I'll tell you what. Speaking of Miami, where Mr. 305 right here, Frank Knox is going to be next week. The National Weather Service warns listeners and viewers of falling iguanas.
What? Falling iguanas. Like rain? Like
That's
it's
right.
going to be raining lizards.
That's right. NWS on Tuesday warned people in South Florida of the possibility of falling iguanas in advance of cold weather. This may sound kind of odd. But iguanas like to rest and take shelter in trees, as you probably already are aware of. Normally this wouldn't be a problem, but cold-blooded animals tend to slow down or become immobile when the weather drops below 40 degrees.
No way.
Warning you, they may fall, but they're not dead. They're just laying on the ground, frozen.
They're hibernating.
Dude, and I thought walking into a spider web at night was bad. Can you imagine a fucking iguana landing on your fucking face, bro? As you're walking, whatever happened to just raining cats and dogs, Now it's just clouding with a chance of, oh my God, what the hell was that? And Iguana, what the fuck? You know? That's exactly the problem.
I'm gonna keep an eye out.
You better keep your eyes peeled, bro.
I'll have my phone on. You know, if I could document some lizards dropping or any fall on me, I'll preserve them back to life. Maybe they could call in with me on Thursday. I could look for them.
Maybe.
You know, before I hit the scene.
Sure. Our next headline comes to us from Canada. Deaf U.S. man. Why does it say Canada then? Deaf U.S. man sues Pornhub over lack of closed captioning in porn videos.
Well, I think you meant Canada because that's where Pornhub's from.
That's probably right. Yeah, you're correct. You're correct. Actually, you're right. The suit was filed in the Eastern District of New York on behalf of Yaroslav Suris, right, who is deaf.
That doesn't sound like a U.S. name or a Canadian name.
I know.
Yaroslav Suris.
Yaroslav Suris. Yeah. Pornhub is named in the suit along with the sister sites RedTube, YouPorn, and their parent company MindGeek, right? The suit claims Pornhub is violating the rights of people who are deaf and hearing impaired. Under the Americans with Disabilities Act, he's going ahead and he's filing a suit against Pornhub, claiming many of their videos lack closed captioning.
So, do we have to start getting closed captioning now?
Like, what are you supposed to put on there? Just how do you like?
I don't want anybody.
He says he claims it's hard for him to enjoy many Pornhub videos because he can't keep up with the conversation. He couldn't follow the plot of a police interrogation or a disciplinary moment involving a babysitter.
Oh wow, he's into role play.
That's it. And so he's complaining about there being closed captioning. And here I am turning up the volume so I don't know who's related to who when I'm watching. That's right.
Facts.
Have you guys ever heard or watched porn for like people who are blind?
I can't say
How would you do that?
We
just listen to it?
We might have to go into something with blunt talk.
You might have to just listen to it if you're blind, right?
No, listen. No, it's not like that. You think it'd be them acting out a scenario, but what they do is somebody sits there and describes the entire video of what's happening to you, including things like man walks in, camera pans to the left, woman is doing dishes, bent over, with her short skirt hiked up, winking at the man. Camera pans back to man. Man looks surprised. Like because I had to look it up.
And then they give you the actual sex noises from the video.
Yeah, you see here in the background, but somebody's narrating it right down to the camera movements, bro.
Does he say like, man picks up both legs, pushes them near her head?
Yes, it's
thrusts
like
harder.
I swear to God, I can play you in a
balls clapping on ass cheeks.
In the meantime, it's just man going at it with woman. Camera pans out. Yeah. You're like, what the fuck? And that is what's going on. And in more breaking news, police say tear gas smoked out suspects in pop burglary. Burglary.
Can I get 2 hamburgers, please?
Hamburgers. What is the irony of this, though? Authorities say a SWAT team was forced to smoke out, and I quote, smoke out suspects in an Albuquerque marijuana dispensary burglary that sparked a standoff. They had to smoke out the people inside trying to get smoked out already.
Damn.
Bro.
I guess that's the way to get them out.
Oh, yeah. They had to dispatch tear gas into the business. After 4 hours later, a couple guys came running out of the dispensary, got arrested on site. But they had to stop the irony. They had to smoke out the stoners trying to rob the place so they can get smoked out. All right.
They got gassed up. That was that real gas.
That's that real gas. And lastly, a sad, sad day. I found out the iconic Mr. Peanut has passed away.
I saw some of this. I didn't know what was going on. He's really gone?
Mr. Peanut has passed away.
How did he pass?
R.I.P. Nut.
This was confirmed. Right? So what happened was, it was driving in a car with Wesley Snipes. Already,
Really?
yeah, and Matt Walsh on this fateful day. Mr. Peanut sees an armadillo on the road, and he swerves, and he gets thrown from the car, falls off a cliff. All of them, they land on a branch. They're all holding on to the branch. Mr. Peanut's at the end. The branch starts cracking, and they say it's too heavy. And they look at Mr. Peanut, and Mr. Peanut smiles as the branch is cracking, and he lets go and falls to his death.
Oh my god!
I know. You gotta go online. You gotta see it.
It's an actual video.
There's an actual dude. There's an actual fucking.
I don't know. I don't want to watch his death.
What's
I don't.
Matt Walsh
And
you know,
is he,
Blade doing with-
survived by Mrs. Peanut, or is Peanut Jr.? Or does he? I don't even know. Does he have?
What
kids?
is he doing in a car with Wesley Snipes?
Oh, dude, this is legit.
We're too heavy.
Oh my god!
Matt, let go. No, you let go.
See?
Hey, Mr. Peanut, no, you don't. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Yo, that's Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
That was it.
Maybe he'll be all right.
Oh shit!
Maybe not.
That's right.
And that was
R.I.P. Mr. Peanut.
There was nothing that they plugged.
That
up
was
yet.
it. Nope. Officially, the world's most iconic ground of all time, Mr. Peanut.
I don't know.
Planters. Planters
Who
went ahead.
released the video?
Dude, Planters. You Planters.
Part of me hopes he's in
yeah.
some Super Bowl commercial or
I
something.
mean, he
don't
was
know.
the crispity
Yeah.
to our crunchity.
There's
That was
gonna-
it.
He's gonna be back.
the
in
resurrection
South
of
Africa.
Mr. Peanut. I don't know. I think it's coming.
Think so?
Scott's bold prediction for the Super Bowl commercials
no.
has just been delivered. That kind of
That or he's halftime dancing with J Lo in the Big Show. I don't know.
Shakira.
And that's news headlines right here on To Be Blunt. Let's send it over to Frank Knox for sports. When it comes to sports, there's only one man for the job. The best analysis in the game right here from the To Be Blunt newsroom. It's Frank Knox.
So on Wednesday night, things got a little weird. The Hollywood police have issued a warrant for Antonio Brown.
What?
This time, Brown's been accused of battery and assault to a moving company that was moving stuff into his gated community.
Come on.
Yeah, man, the police issued a warrant. He's not coming out to speak to him. He's kind of locked in his house. His trainer had already been arrested and posted a $20,000
That's
bond.
amazing.
They threw a rock through his truck.
A rock?
Yeah, before they went in the home, outside his house.
Uh-huh.
And then he later forced his way into the driver's seat and began to strike the driver in the face in a disagreement over payment. So, I mean, this guy went from the best wide receiver in football for the past 3 years to this stupid mischief. And yeah, we all hope Antonio Brown gets the help he needs and ends up on an NFL roster because he's definitely a great talent.
That's crazy, man.
But man, one of my favorites, and I think the greatest Super Bowl quarterbacks of all time, and that's Eli Manning, will announce his retirement tomorrow. I mean, Eli Manning won 2 Super Bowls. He threw for over 57,000 passing yards.
It was all over the
And
end.
those
He
Super Bowls
defeated
were
the
against
2
the
greatest
Patriots.
teams, maybe one of the greatest teams of all time, the undefeated Patriots.
Yep.
And, defeated them twice. So, yeah, we'll be missed as, Eli Manning in New York, but it's a new era, and we hope Daniel Jones moves us forward. And we got Saquon Barkley coming back healthy next year. Hopefully we could do something.
True that.
But the thing that caught my eye was I was watching college basketball on Tuesday night, and I was happening to watch the blowout Kansas State game.
Right?
I was just chilling, 6 seconds left, 20 points, Kansas was up. Someone stole the ball from De Sousa,
Ooh.
the Kansas player, and went in for a dunk, got blocked, stepped over
Tune
him,
in tonight
and
for your chance to win an
a brawl ensued. And it was like nothing we've ever seen in college basketball, at least I haven't. Reminded me of the brawl from the Indiana Pacers, the Malice in the Palace with Ron Artest, and it was just...
I saw the video.
They were punching each other, stomping each other. One dude picked up a chair. De Sousa, 5 players been suspended.
Turned into a battle royal.
De Sousa's been suspended indefinitely by the NCAA. You don't want to see that in the game, but hey, things get dicey. But the best player from college basketball last year made his debut last night in the NBA, and that was the number 1 pick, Zion Williamson. Ooh. And man, in 18 minutes, he didn't disappoint. He had 22 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. In the fourth quarter, keep in mind he only played 18 minutes in the game, but in the fourth quarter, he scored 17 consecutive points for the Pelicans.
Damn.
And just went off. Went 4 for 4 from downtown. I think he shot 8 from 11 overall. Great first game from Zion Williamson. Can't wait to see what he does with more minutes. Kid's special. And I think he's going to have a great NBA career as long as he can stay healthy.
Oh, man. It's huge.
But staying with the NBA, real sad clip that appeared this week all over social media, Facebook, Instagram, was Delonte West, an ex-NBA player for about maybe 11 years. And he's in real bad shape, homeless on the side of the streets in Washington, D.C., getting stomped out.
Come on.
All drugged out on heroin and crack.
No.
There was one that appeared 6 months ago when he was in Houston.
No.
Now he's in D.C. And Delonte West, most famous thing he ever did in NBA, everyone that will tell you, he fucked LeBron James' mom when they were teammates in the Cleveland Cavaliers. You don't fuck someone's mom. But LeBron came out and said he will spend any money needed to get Delonte West off the streets, clean his act up, and get the help that he needs.
Wow. That's a class act right there.
So, I mean, this guy went from fucking your mom, and now you're paying for his rehab. That's a real stand-up move. We all hope Delonte West gets the help he needs.
True that.
So, yeah, I don't know. Do we got some Don Kincaid this weekend or no? All right, I don't know. I just wanted to ask. We got UFC 246 that happened this weekend. Conor McGregor came out 40 seconds, destroyed Cowboy
That was huge, yeah.
Those shoulder strikes.
Shoulders. Now what's next?
It's wild.
You know how he invented that walk, that video? He said, I stole it from Vince McMahon. You know, he doesn't and he doesn't give a fuck. And he came out, destroyed the Cowboy in his first fight back. And now what's next for him? After that fight...
What is next?
Well, after that fight, Floyd Mayweather went on Instagram and posted a UFC event for the year 2020 featuring both him, Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather, the rematch, plus another event that's Floyd Mayweather versus Khabib. And that's who destroyed McGregor. And I think the next fight maybe be McGregor and Khabib in UFC for the rematch, or maybe Nate Diaz. He said he'll fight Nate Diaz. They're 1-1. It's the trilogy.
Right.
And those fights were classics, you know? Or is it, Mazel Tov, the baddest motherfucker?
Oh, Mazel Tov.
You know? So we'll see what happens, man. But the UFC's back. McGregor's back. He's humble. He did the job. What's next for him?
That's
we
the
don't
question.
know. You know?
That's it. We got to find out.
He shook his hand after and everything.
Yeah, and he hugged his grandmother.
Yeah.
And hugged his grandmother. Class act. Never thought I'd see that by McGregor.
Wow.
Love it. It was great. But hey, the big thing that happened this weekend is we know who's going to the Super Bowl. And
yes, we do.
We saw 2 games. One we've already mentioned, so I'm going to start it off with it immediately. We had the Titans, Peasy's team, and the Chiefs battling for the spot in the AFC. Derrick Henry, King Henry, where were you the second half? You put up, 10 yards in the second half? You didn't show up.
Didn't show up at all.
You didn't show up. I
don't know what happened. It was so depressing.
They came so close, but the Chiefs just proved to be too dominant. I mean, the tackling for the Titans against Mahomes was something that was discussed, how he tiptoed around everyone on the sideline and scored a 30-yard touchdown. I mean, that's probably what broke your back right there, right?
That's right.
The last straw.
That's right. I'm already broken.
Yeah.
Like I need any help.
So the Chiefs prevail. Andy Reid said, everyone's like, hey, man, what are you going to do when you go home now that you're finally going to another Super Bowl? You're bringing the Chiefs. I'm going to go home and eat a cheeseburger.
My man.
But it's Peasy, we would like to call them cheeseburgers.
Yeah, that's right, the cheeseburgers.
But yeah, who are they going to face, you know? It was obviously a one, and then we had the NFC game, and it was a blowout. The Niners front line was finally healthy. Your defense was running on all cylinders. Everyone was back. Paul Ferrari was probably more pumped up than he's ever been in his life. This is his chance. And this is the team, you know?
This
and
is
it
it.
is the team.
This is it.
And they showed up.
Yes.
Those front four, Richard Sherman, the back line, the defense was great. Stopped Aaron Rodgers. Made the plays they had to. Applied pressure on Aaron Rodgers.
So
And then
true.
What did they do for offense? Oh, they just handed it to Mostert every play pretty much because he went off for 220 yards and 4 touchdowns on the ground.
Wow.
Tevin Coleman looked like he went out nasty injury. We're probably going to see a heavy Mostert in the Mostert, yeah. And between that run game for the San Francisco 49ers and that defense, that is the formula to win a Super Bowl. It always has been.
True.
If you could dominate both lines, offensive and defensive respectively, you're going to be the champion. And I think the Chiefs are not there. They may make it good for 2 quarters, but when it comes to the third quarter, 7 minutes left, you're going to see the Niners take over and take down the Chiefs and tell Andy Reid and his boys to go eat another cheeseburger on the plane home.
Cheeseburger.
Because the San Francisco 49ers have this Super Bowl, baby. Not by a little, by a lot.
By a lot.
And if you guys got predictions and you think otherwise, feel free to call in.
That's right. Let us know.
You know, I'll be back later in the match in anticipation of the Royal Rumble with my top 5 Royal Rumble performances of all time.
Oh, my God.
And it's going to be going down, baby. Call in 860-384-7110.
And that's Frank Knox with sports. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, it's the hippie, Dickie Moon, man. It's time to sit back, relax, and chill. You're tuned into the 2B Blunt podcast with Frank Knox and Peasy. Peace.
And now, bringing you the best and worst of pro wrestling today. The smartest mark in the building. He is the Scott.
That's right.
You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! This is my line!
I started saying,
What the hell? What the hell?
it's just so catchy. I started saying that, and then I was like, wait, this is his line. Oh, man. But whatever. But ladies and gentlemen, it's, we're going to talk about the lits and the shits for the week on No Selling with the Scott right now.
That's right.
So we got to start off with what was lit, and I want to talk about Dynamite this week. I mean, it was on a fucking boat.
On a boat. That was cool.
Like,
The boat looked real shitty, though. The pool, everything looked real like... It looked like on a hokey boat, but yeah, I saw it.
but I'll tell you though, like that's like a dream, like to be on in our day it was the Wrestle Vessel or the Bruise Cruise.
The Wrestle Vessel.
Now it's Chris Jericho's Rockin' Wrestling Rager, and it seems it's going to be an annual event now. I mean, like what more can you ask for? Televised wrestling. You got Peasy. There's karaoke on the cruise ship.
Listen, you know I'm all about my karaoke.
Like, what else could you ask for? I mean, there's rock shows. There's just a party atmosphere, man.
It's a party.
And we had new tag champs crowned this week. Kenny Omega and Adam Page.
I saw that.
Looks like they'll probably have a feud down the road from here when they eventually lose the titles. But that was awesome. That was actually the first ever AEW title change in the company's history. And it was on a boat.
From any belt?
Like, the title change. Like, every champion they've had was their inaugural champion. So
Yeah,
this is the
wow.
first actual title change.
Wow, I didn't know that.
And it was on a boat.
It was on the boat.
It was crazy. Even Jim Ross, he didn't even have his cowboy hat with him.
Yeah, they all have the Hawaiian shirts
Yeah,
on.
it was Oklahoma. He was repping his Sooners.
Oh, that's true. That was Shivani.
But as far as the shits now, it seems these guys are always on my shit list, and that's Rusev and Lashley. And it's not really their fault, but it seems like it's still not over. Like,
It doesn't feel like it's like anywhere near over.
it doesn't, and like you feel like Rusev has to be the one that go over in the end. Like, he needs to come out on top of this, but I don't know. Hopefully, Lashley can come out of this, and, he says he wants that dream match with him and Lesnar. They both have the MMA background, and I think Lashley Lesnar would be a great match to see, and hopefully we'll see that feud down the line. But, like, this feud's not over, and what does this do for Liv Morgan? Liv Morgan, they built all this stuff up, and now she's just, like, complacent again, it looks like.
It's like, yeah, they don't know what to do with her, I feel like.
So, we'll see what happens next. But anyway, back to what was lit. So the 8-year-old in me was super excited to hear this week, and that's the fact that none other than Todd Pettengill, that's an obscure wrestling reference to maybe you guys, but Todd Pettengill, former host of like WWF Mania and Livewire from like the mid-90s, he is actually, for the first time in 23 years, is going to be on WWE television. He's going to be part of Pat McAfee's Royal Rumble watch-along. So I don't know, at my Royal Rumble party this week, we might have to have a separate TV for the watch-along, just so I can watch Todd Pettengill. But that's like, I don't know, the little kid in me is giddy about Todd Pettengill back on WWE television. I can't wait.
Yeah, that's going to be sick.
Now, as far as my shit list now, I don't even know who to put on this list. All I know is somebody deserves to be on the shit list. Now, I don't know if it's superstar Billy Graham or if it's Vince McMahon and Pat Patterson. So, I don't know if you guys heard about this. You heard about what Billy Graham had to say? Billy Graham always has something to say.
No.
Whether it's, you need to take steroids, this or that, or whatever. But he said that Vince McMahon and Pat Patterson apparently made a mockery at Rocky Johnson's funeral. So, apparently, there's a report going around, and according to Billy Graham, that I guess like Pat Patterson was just really drunk, and apparently Vince said that the greatest thing Rocky was ever done was to marry his wife and have kids. Obviously, I guess the production of the Rocky would say. So, if that's true, then I guess McMahon and Patterson will be on my shit list. But this kind of seems like Billy Graham just stirring shit up. So
he always does that, though.
Either way, one of them, whoever comes out of this as the the bad guy at all this, they're the ones on my shit list. I just don't know who, but one of them are. Anyway, back to what was lit. And I keep it. All the lit stuff seems to happen on Wednesday nights. But I want to talk about Keith Lee. Keith Lee. First of all, new North American champion.
He's that dude.
Great main event.
That guy, yeah, they had a great main event, dude. And honestly, that guy deserves it. He's been putting on sick match after sick match, like every single show that he's been on.
He does.
He maximizes that TV time.
And I'll tell you, that pounce move that he does, I don't even know what it's called, but that move where he just shoves you like 50 feet away when he tackles you or whatever.
It's devastating.
Dude, it's just insane. And even on Backstage this week, CM Punk predicted Keith Lee will be your Royal Rumble winner. So we'll see. He's not even officially listed in the Royal Rumble, but I don't know. Bold prediction for me, I think he's going to be number 30. In my sheets, that's what I'm going to have. I don't know if I should have said that on air, but I did. But anyway, great match. And even after the main event, I mean, like, dude, when Walter's chops come at you, holy shit, right?
Yes.
Dude, he chopped the fuck
I'm pretty
out
sure
of
I
Adam
shared
Cole.
that to our Facebook page.
Yeah, and dude, he chopped them inside out. And that match at Worlds Collide this Saturday is going to be one to watch for sure. Undisputed Era against Imperium.
Oh, it's going to be crazy.
All right, and then like for my last shit on my shit list, right? So the last 2 weeks, I never thought it was going to come to this, but we talked about actual shits on my shit list. First, it was Ivar, all right? And Knox over here is looking at me like, oh, what could it possibly be this week? But it was Ivar shitting himself on Raw, right?
Oh, no.
Apparently.
No.
And then last week, I talked about how Tessa Blanchard, for $100, you can...
I don't know.
Get her shit noises.
Yeah,
Okay,
she
that's what I
will
was gonna
audio
say.
record herself taking a dump. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so, and it's not me. I'm not the one spending the $100 on it. But for a lot less money, apparently, and this is within the last year, Shotzi Blackheart. And she was already on my shit list because, like, her match against Shayna Baszler this week, you could tell, like, there was a couple, like, slow
Shotzi.
spots, and she kind of was a little bit behind. But I know she just got there. Like, they like, immediately signed her, and she's already on TV. But to get back to that shit list part of it is within the last year, she'll charge people like on eBay or PayPal. She'll say, PayPal me $5, and she'll take a photo of her dump and send it to you. And I'm like, what? Like, what is going on in the world of wrestling?
Where are you, like, hearing all this from?
Dude, you can Google it. I kid you not. I said within the last year. Last year, she literally put out, I don't know if it was a tweet or on her Facebook or whatever, but you can Google it. It literally says, it's Super Bowl Sunday. PayPal me $5 to take a look at my morning dump.
Wow, that's it? $5?
Apparently.
That's all it takes.
She sends that a couple hundred times. It's a good payday.
I mean, maybe. Hey, you know what? I guess if she's making money, I guess the real people on the shit list should be the people that are actually paying her. But whatever.
True.
Anyways, though, but one last thing, though, it's what I'm lit about this week, and that's the Royal Rumble's on Sunday. So we're going to talk about...
Oh, yes, it is.
We're going to talk about this now. We're going to talk about these. We're going to have them on the site later.
Yeah, we're going to have the sheets.
I was going to do it during my segment, but that's fine. No, that's fine. That's fine.
Do it during your segment. That's fine.
It doesn't matter.
We'll do it on your segment.
Okay.
Yeah. This has been No Selling with the Scott.
Sure, it fucking has been. That's why No Selling with the Scott.
You know, Sultan. It's no sound with a peasy now. Hi, Jack. Give me those sheets. You put in the work, I take the credit.
Yeah.
That's not where I was going with that.
I know.
He said that's. I really thought he was going to say that's right.
I'm just kidding. Busting chops.
Oh, my God, yo. The poor...
Not busting chops as hard as Walter, though, that's for sure.
No, definitely not. Let's we got to go into a little shooting the shit blunt talk gimmick real quick, as I got a whole lot to talk about. You already know.
This is the one above all. Your Also World Champion and the Stone CZW World Tag Team Champion. And you're tuned into another episode of To Be Blunt with PZ.
That's right. To Be Blunt podcast. No Selling with the Scott.
Yeah. Woo.
Going into the Rumble.
I'm hoping next week there's not an actual shit list. I'm hoping.
What do you mean?
Maybe I can steer away. Like, no, I hope there's a shit list, but not like actual shit.
Listen,
I think the Rumble will be filled with so many things we'll have to say were the shits that I hope not.
Let's hope
but
not.
The matches leading up to it, I don't really want to see.
We might have to
see the Rumble.
I think we might have to TikTok our number 30 reaction. See
you
if that makes the shit list.
TikTok? I don't think you know how TikTok works, bro.
I don't. I have no idea.
That's right. To Be Blunt podcast. We're to pick up right where we left off. We have an announcement. We are going to be running a contest right here on the To Be Blunt podcast. Every year, amongst ourselves, we have had what we like to call the Scott's Rumble Sheets, where we will have a series of questions with a multiple choice answer. Each option on there worth a certain amount of points, and then total it up at the end. Whoever's got the most points, obviously, is the winner.
That's correct.
So we have made a modified version of this sheet that I believe we already have ready to be uploaded after the show, right?
Yeah, we're gonna be hitting it's gonna be hitting all social media channels, the website, right after the show. All the rules to be qualified into this pool.
That's right. If
It's
you
free for all.
And it's like two separate pools because you have a men's Royal Rumble and then you have a women's Royal Rumble.
Yeah, but we're not doing. We're
That's
just
right.
doing the one.
Yeah.
We're only doing the one?
We're doing the
Okay.
one. We're
All
doing
right.
the men's.
I don't know
we're doing
where.
men's.
I don't know where you got this information.
Yeah, no, we're doing.
I'm
We're
sorry,
gonna do
I didn't know.
the original one. Nothing against the women's rumble, obviously, but they're not going to go through both.
Yeah, so we'll run the sheets online and we'll tally them up, and there'll be a prize.
And if you win, that's right. We will have a big prize. You want to tell them what it is?
Yeah, we're gonna have a $50 Amazon gift card.
That's it.
We're
And
gonna
it's free
send
to
it
enter, right?
Free to enter. All you have to do is follow a few simple rules, like follow, share, comment, And then, of course, more importantly, fill out your sheet.
That's right. That is the most important
Do
part.
completion in legible writing,
That's right.
and return it
That's right.
by some form of messaging on Facebook or emailing.
That's
which
right.
Will all be provided to you.
That's right.
And did we set a time? Did we figure out what time we're going to have?
That's right. You're going to have till
Deadline.
noon Sunday.
Noon on Sunday,
12
okay.
p.m. Eastern time
That's right,
on
thank you.
Sunday
Yes.
is the deadline for these sheets, and they must include your names, your handles, all that. All the rules will be up there, but this is your chance to just have some fun, participate with us. We're just going to give you $50 to one lucky winner
That's
that
it.
could, stand atop the mountain alone.
That's it.
Just like there's going to be one winner.
Or maybe one of us, God damn it. We'll see.
We're not going to be putting our own in.
What? What do
That's
you mean?
not really a
Are you
giveaway.
telling me I can't play?
Well, we could play, but we're going to be playing on the side pot as the usual Scott's
I
house.
tell you what, if you want, if you
This
win,
is a free-
if you do
this
actually
is a-
win,
This is a
you can tell
bummer.
everybody
This is
you
a
really won.
conspiracy.
You're not
It's a conspiracy.
You know what a giveaway is?
Infowars.com.
All right, we'll let Peasy win, and then if he wins,
No, if Peasy wins, all those people will dislike.
yeah, then
so
they'll dislike.
fast.
Yeah, and then everyone will dislike the host, and then me and Scott will take over the show because
Right.
Peasy didn't want to give you $50.
To be
gift card
stumped with
thing.
Scott. That's right. It's going to be the new show. To be stumped with the
No,
Scott.
but real talk, $50 gift card, free to enter. Everything's going to be up.
That's right. That's right. Phone lines are open, 860-347-110. Soon we will be playing the infamous Stump the Scott game. This is going to be constituting a prize at the end of an autographed 8x10, which we will,
We have a stack, and we're going to pick.
That's right. We're going to pick one. That's right. You'll find out what you want after. We'll get.
These are going to probably
That's
be a
right.
regular thing.
That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So we got the stack here ready.
Yeah. And you know what was lit this week? Not to copy to Scott.
That's
you know
all right.
what was
I copy
lit?
you all day.
I know it was lit.
You tell me.
The Bachelor.
Yo, Sid Vicious, baby.
Bro.
Yo, I saw that clip.
Yeah.
I was like, she really said Sid Vicious.
Yeah, it was a pillow fight. It was just all. It was great. It was the best episode yet. They get better and better.
It was definitely
The drama building.
drama building. Yes. I mean, there was so much drama. There were so many mishaps. Did you hear the chick who mispronounced lingerie? Did you hear that?
We got these bags with our names on them. Oh, yeah. And inside of it was like a cute pajama lingerie set.
Lingerie set? A fucking cute pajama lingerie set?
Yeah, lingerie.
Fucking lingerie, bro.
Lingerie.
Lingerie, Scott. You don't no Sally from the Scott.
Yeah, lingerie. I'm sorry.
Lingerie. Yeah.
Yo, I don't know. I mean, it was full of drama this week. Full of drama. I loved it. It was just, listen, Scott, they had these two girls, right? So, first off, you missed the pillow fight.
Well, I saw a clip of it.
You missed the pillow
Was
fight.
it like a tournament? Like,
Listen, the Bachelor can have them do whatever, and then he picks whichever one he thinks does it the best or whatever.
Okay.
So we did this hardcore pillow fight gimmick.
I haven't watched a sanctioned WWE pillow
And then
fight
the
since
winner.
2009.
And then the winner got a date with
Yeah,
Peter, who's the Bachelor.
that's right. But then they all start to accuse what's their fucking name? Alea of being fake.
Fake. Yeah, because she won. She did everything she could to win. She ended up getting the date. The date went good with her and Peter. She ended up winning, and then girls started telling Peter, oh, she's being fake.
She's being
And then
right.
one girl was with her name's Victoria P. She was like, yeah, I know her. We were in beauty pageants together, but she told me to lie to producers because we're not together. And then everyone started conspiring against her, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then there was an extra 2 roses left. And then Chris Harris, the host, is like, ladies, we're going to take one of these away because we're not going to need it tonight. Why'd you have to take a rose away? There was still 7 chicks anyways. So
That's right.
just give it to another chick. But anyways, they took one away and ended up being for this chick Alea. And he was really digging her.
Yeah.
He didn't want to let her go. They kept having these talks.
Oh, yeah.
And then he kept coming back.
He would go back to one girl, go back and talk to her, and she'd try to tell him, like, it's all good. I'm not like that. Then he'd go fucking talk to another girl who'd tell him the same thing. Yeah. Then he'd call her back, and then he'd have the same conversation with her again. Like, you ain't being honest.
Yeah, but she got kicked off. But now she's returning.
I did.
According to the preview, she's back. You seemed heartbroken.
She had her final words after the ceremony that happened.
This was not easy for me at all.
I am not disappointed that I didn't get a chance to prove you different, but it's your choice.
He was like trying to tell her, like, I didn't want to let you go.
Yeah, it was really weird.
It's fucking weird.
And then she shows up in the previews. But the cool thing is, I think Peter has pretty much kissed everyone on the show.
Fucked up.
Finally.
I'm fucked up.
I tell you, I think I'm real jealous that you guys seem to watch a Monday night show that's actually compelling.
Oh, yeah, compelling. All right.
The storyline actually makes sense. It's all for the pussy.
Oh my God. There was all kinds of shit. Listen, shout out to also everyone on Facebook, watching. Jose, Chef Goof, Bob Thorpe, everyone's commenting, Kevin, Paul Ferrari, Johnny Benson, Mario, everybody's tuned in. John DeMello's just joined in. Thank you for listening.
They know
Thank you for listening.
Ranch is greater than blue cheese, by the way.
Whoa. You better write that. How long has he had that? Is that your first time you put it up? Now you get your one vote?
That's fucked up.
All right, I'm checking the results of the poll.
And then fucking Snoop Dogg, right? Fucking Snoop Dogg comes out with the new gimmick.
Yo, he was in our backyard.
We didn't
even know about
that.
It.
Also, Snoop Dogg came out with a new gimmick.
And he does Korean karaoke.
That's true. Listen, he put together like this sandwich was fucking okay. That was actually really fucking funny. That was really fucking funny. That when he had fucking sent me that video, what was it, on the Instagram, bro? Yeah, that honestly was the most fire. Snoop Dogg trying to do Korean karaoke was literally the most fire shit you probably have ever heard.
What are they doing?
That is great.
See, that's not even what you were going to talk about, but we had to play that.
That is fire.
No, but he put out this weird sandwich from Dunkin', bro. And it's like fucking... They call it like this Dunkin' DOG or whatever, and it's like this breakfast sandwich with that Beyond sausage gimmick, the big sausage.
With the donuts,
Beyond double G, right?
Yeah,
2 donuts and the Beyond sausage.
Special sandwich at Dunkin', the D-O-double-G. That's right, y'all. That's that Beyond Meat sausage patty, man. With egg with cheese.
Oh, shit.
Inside of a glazed donut.
What?
Ooh, wait. D-O-double-G. Better hurry up and get you some, man, because they're going to leave fast. Exclusively at Dunkin'.
Exclusively at Dunkin'.
Now, it's only on like select dates or something, right?
Is it? Please don't say that, Scott. Because I have yet to try it, bro.
I feel like when I read it, and I'm trying to think, I'm hoping it was this week. I know last weekend there were some dates. But I think there was like, it's participating Dunkin' Donuts.
Would you eat that? That's such a weird combo. Glazed donut, fake sausage, egg and cheese.
I would try. That sounds like something you'd have at the Big E. So,
but what I was thinking is, was Snoop Dogg really high and just said, "Yo, watch me just start this real trend right now. Just film me with this box, cuz, and I'm just putting it on my Instagram." Or is this really a promotion with Dunkin' Donuts?
I don't know.
No one knows. I don't think. That's what I'm more interested to see. Or did he just create this stoner, combination, and now Dunkin' Donuts is like, "What the fuck? We can't do this shit."
You want to hear some real stoner shit? Let me blow your mind real quick. I'm gonna switch gears. All right. I found out that Americans will eat on Super Bowl day that night 1.4 billion wings.
Dude.
That's how they estimated that shit.
Yeah, they always come out with that stat.
1.4 billion chicken wings. All right. Now, I want to visualize this for you. All right.
Are there even 1.4 billion chickens? Like,
they don't need them. You only need half that because the wings, they got 2 for each, bro. So
yeah,
really,
man,
you just need 1.2 million.
Half the people aren't even really eating.
Not 1.2 million, but you know what I'm saying.
And the chickens, they just breed them.
Listen, so this is pretty much how I can visualize this, right? First off, every player in the NFL, including 49ers and Kansas City Chiefs, would have to consume 825,000 wings to reach 1.4 billion. All right. 1.4 billion wings could circle the circumference of the earth 3 times. Yo, straight up. 1.4 billion wings are enough to give every attendee of every Super Bowl since 1967 each 342 wings. What?
Yeah, that's crazy.
How about that for stats? 1.4 billion wings laid end to end would stretch the entire Florida coastline, home of the Super Bowl, more than 9 times. How about that, huh? How about that for stats?
Well, unfortunately, I want to know where the fuck they're going to put all those wings. Those bones.
Yo, apparently people be eating that shit. 1.4 billion. I don't know.
What do they do with the bones? That's a lot of bone.
That's a lot of bone. Yo, but
you just broke it down in bone by the circumferences of things, you know?
Bro, is that not mind-blowing? That's some shit, right?
Damn.
I'm saying. That's some shit. We got to get into more shit.
Oh, no, here we go.
No, it's not. That's a botch.
That's
a botch. That was botch. That was motherfucking blood talking with Peasy. We just got real high. Spit that shit.
I'll tell you, I'm worried. I was looking this up while we were talking about it, though, but apparently that sandwich will be available at participating stores from January 13th through January 19th.
The 19th?
Yeah, and we're already on the 23rd.
Fuck.
Wait. Did that just become viral, or, you know? I mean, I just started seeing that circulate in the internet.
I mean, hopefully I'm wrong, but this is what I'm looking at.
I literally just seen it.
Like, not too long ago, maybe 3 days ago, 4 days ago.
I think it was just when he was in town last week, because he did a show at the Oakdale. That's why he was in Middletown.
Well, I wonder if any of our listeners are ready to play Stump the Scott.
I'm ready.
Because if we're not, no one wants to play Stump the Scott.
I know, we got prizes. Nobody wants prizes?
We have an autographed 8x10, which we will disclose.
We have backup questions if needed, correct?
Nope.
No?
I mean, yeah, we just, you know, the goog.
Oh, all right. I'm not really prepared for it.
Well.
Oh, my God. Peasy, all right?
Yo. So let's open the phone lines up, do the Frank Knox top 5, and
that's right.
If anyone wants to call and, you know, play Stump the Scott,
now's your time
to start dialing in, you know?
That's true. But first, you got the top 5 Rumble moments.
I got my top 5 Rumble performances by an individual.
I can't wait right here on the 2B Blunt podcast.
Frank Knox top 5. 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 Frank Knox top 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Frank Knox top 5 Royal Rumble performances. Number 5.
I got the 2001 Royal Rumble participant. It's Kane.
It's gotta be Kane.
Oh, Kane.
Number 4.
My number 4 is from the 2006 Royal Rumble, and it's Rey Mysterio.
All right. Number 3.
Number 3 is none other than the Nature Boy himself at the 92 Rumble, and that's Ric Flair.
Woo!
Wow.
Number 2.
At number 2, this was a toss-up between my number 1 and my number 2, but there's always going to be 3 up there because my number 2 is The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels.
Okay. We're talking 2007?
We're talking 2007 Royal Rumble, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels.
Wow.
And ladies and gentlemen, your Frank Knox number 1 Royal Rumble performance is...
My number 1 is, man, it was going to be The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels because those two dudes put a whole match on after the Royal Rumble. Was just them two in the middle of the ring, and that takes a lot to do. But my number 1 ended up being, because Scott's drinking the Broken Skull IPA, and that's the 97 Stone Cold Steve Austin. Hello, I'm here, and I'm going to take that belt. Stone Cold Steve Austin, baby.
That's right.
Wow.
Stone Cold
What a list.
Steve Austin.
And Stone Cold actually got eliminated in that Rumble, but he still won it.
Yes.
So, I mean, does it really matter?
It doesn't matter, man.
It doesn't matter, man.
He came in at the number 3, I think, in that Rumble. He was there the whole time, you know.
That's
He
the
hung
Frank Knox
around.
top fucking one, goddammit.
I mean, that was the beginning of Stone Cold. Is that Royal Rumble is when he went on for his reign, right?
Oh, absolutely. That kind of made him.
What's your number
And
one?
then he won
I know you probably have a different
I don't know
one.
if it's my number one,
'Cause
but
the
it wasn't on your list, but I think I'm partial to it because I was there live. But Royal Rumble 2008, Madison Square Garden, I'm there, I'm in the crowd, and unexpectedly, John Cena, number 30. He was supposed to be out for like at least 7-8 months to a year. He came back in like 3.5-4 months because he's a mutant. And he was number 30, and dude, I just had to take that all in. Like, I never felt so much electricity at a live show.
To me, that was a moment. That was like a moment.
That was a moment. That wasn't a performance.
Not a performance.
You're
you know?
right.
No one coming in at 30 would even be considered on Frank Knox's top 5.
I don't know, but when I think of Royal Rumble, I think of that. I mean,
for me, it's about distance and eliminations.
There you go. That's all, you know.
All right.
That's why it's the Frank Knox top 5 and not the Scott top 5.
Maybe we'll have a moment this weekend. We sure hope so.
We sure hope so. I hope we're ready to have a moment tonight because it's almost time right here to play Stump the Scott. So if you guys got questions, call in 860-384-7110 because we're about to play Stump the Scott.
It's all your podcast to be blunt with Frank and PZ Daddy. I listen to it every Thursday at 6.
He's the smartest.
You don't have any brains. I'm from Hollywood. I have the brains.
He's unstoppable.
Nobody in the whole world can beat me one-on-one right now.
It's the hottest game show around. It's Stump the Scott. And now, your host, Bud Griffin.
Hi, everybody. I hope you're all ready to play Stump the Scott. Scott, you have been on a roll lately.
Yeah, I know. Whew.
I mean, how many deep now are we into this whole match that you have not been defeated? Frank, do you remember how many weeks he's gone?
I think it's probably would be his 4th or his 5th week.
Somewhere in there. Maybe a little more. I don't know.
I mean, this is...
But
I feel like it's been at least 5 or 6 weeks.
I know, and I feel anxious because we didn't do this in the last 2 weeks. So,
do you have anything you want to say to any potential? This is your time right here, Scott, to cut the promo.
I don't know.
I mean,
now's the time. If you want to ask Royal Rumble questions, I'm like, you know,
tell them why you're undefeated. Goddammit, let them know.
Rumble fever is in the air. So, like, if you want to bring your Royal Rumble questions at me, you know, like who eliminated whatever Jerry Lawler at the '93 Royal Rumble? Like, I don't care. Like, who eliminated, you know, the fake Razor Ramon?
So now you're saying you want Royal Rumble?
I mean, that's just what I'm just throwing it out there. But people can ask whatever they want as long as it's WWE. But like, they can do what they want.
PZ's probably got some.
But I'm amped up. It's my favorite time of year. It's like Royal Rumble season, baby. Like, and this year it looks very unpredictable. It doesn't seem like anything's made the dirt sheets on who the potential spoiler is going to be. So who's going to win it? So. I'm excited.
I hope CM Punk comes and shocks the world.
I don't think that's going to happen.
You imagine CM Punk called in to Stump the Scott? Live from WWE backstage.
That would be interesting.
It's Phil Brooks. It's Phil Brooks. Well, if you want to try to Stump the Sky, 860-384-7110. Otherwise, Bud Griffin here, and we're going to get right in to another edition of Stump the Scott. Frank, Scott, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready, baby.
Let's get ready to Stump the Scott. Scott, question number 1 comes to you clearly from your host, Bud Griffin.
Okay.
In the build for Michael Cole versus Jerry Lawler at WrestleMania, Michael Cole put a jobber in the ankle lock on Raw. Which jobber would I be talking about?
Oh, so that jobber,
Wow.
and this was going into WrestleMania 27, 2011, right? So that jobber was
30 seconds on the clock.
Sorry.
Time starts.
So that jobber was none other than Matthew Polinsky, who would otherwise be known today to the person that actually sits next to Michael Cole every Friday night on SmackDown, and that would be Corey Graves.
Sky, you are right. I didn't even give him an easy one. I started that one off hard, I thought. I thought I started that one off hard.
You know what? Honestly, I didn't know that before like 2 months ago, to be honest with you.
Really?
Like, I haven't even watched that back since I heard about that.
Really? Mm-hmm. Frank Knox, do you have a question for the Scott?
Yeah, I could deliver one. I mean, I encourage callers to call in.
Well, I mean, of course.
Yeah, come on, guys. I got like a stack of autographs right here. I even have a banner.
That's right. The Scott's basically trying to give his shit away to you. If you think you can stump the Scott with WWE Trivia, 860-384-7110, the only way you will be eligible is if you call in and play the game. The questions online are great. I love that they're coming in and everybody's trying to get involved. But if you want to call in and win the 8x10, that's the only way you're going to get it.
To coin a phrase, that's right.
That's right.
Wow.
Well, Frank,
stole his phrase.
Let's get into question number 2 here on Stump the Scott. Scott, are you ready?
Scott's ready.
Well, let's get ready to Stump the Scott.
Scott, in the 2016 Royal Rumble, the pre-show started with a tag team match that would allow the winners to participate in the Royal Rumble later in the show. Who were the 2 winners of this match? 2016. Fatal
30 seconds on the clock.
4-way tag match. Winners go to the Rumble later that night. Who was the winning team that was allowed in the 2016 Royal Rumble for winning this match?
2016 tag teams. I'm thinking Dudley Boys. I'm thinking Usos. Cesaro and Sheamus even a tag team yet? No, they weren't. Oh man, you might have me on this one. I just had one in my head too, and no, hold on.
I'm sorry, Scott.
Really?
30 seconds is over.
It better not be the one I was thinking of. I was going to say Ryback, like Ryback and Curtis Axel, but
nope. The correct answer is actually Jack Swagger and Mark Henry. Mark Henry took pinfall.
You know what?
On Victor.
I kind of
from the Ascension to win the match.
Swagger got eliminated by Lesnar, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, man. You know, I figured it was a tough one, but
that was good. That was a good question. Yeah.
It was
all right. I'm only 1-1 right now.
All right, we're about to go right into question number 3 here on the To Be Blood podcast. Scott, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm just trying to remember when Swagger and Henry were a tag team. That was some thrown together shit.
That was some thrown together
I did not think of this question. I found it on the internet.
Oh, okay. You have another one?
But no, the first one, Scott's, I think he's a little mad that I stumped him. But everyone should know in real life I'd never be able to stump him. So this is just a game show. Scott, it's just a game. Don't, get too serious here. But I have another one.
All right, that's good. Me too. Scott, are you ready to play? I'm ready for question number 3. Are you?
I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm ready to play Stump the Scott. Scott, WrestleMania 8. Who was the opponent for Owen Hart? 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now.
All right. Pretty sure I got this. I'm pretty sure it was actually the second to last match of the show. But I believe the answer was none other than Stephen Kern, which is a.k.a. Skinner.
Scott, you done it again. You are not. You're what is it? Now he's 2-1. 2-1. You're still on the up and up. Oh, wait a second.
We have a caller.
Oh, boy. We have a caller right here on the 2 B Blunt podcast. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Lizzie. Intro girl Lizzie from the Strikeout Beer Show.
Word?
And I do have a question.
You have a question?
Strikeout Beer.
Hold on. Lizzie wants to play. She wants to play Stump the Scott right here for an autographed 8x10. We're going to see if she can stump you with autographed trivia. Scott, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Then let's get ready to play Stump the Scott. Go ahead, Lizzie.
Okay, so my question is, what year was the first WWE pay-per-view to be available in high definition?
Ooh, 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now.
So, great question. I'm like 90% positive I have the answer.
Oh,
because
no.
I think this was the pay-per-view I was actually at.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, my God.
We just kind of talked about it because I kind of wanted to have a sign that said, hey, I'm in HD. But I'm going to say Royal Rumble 2008. That's my final answer.
Is he correct?
You are correct.
Woo, baby!
Wow!
Appreciate it.
Wow, that was it. That's amazing. The Scott, I mean, you are now 3-1. 3-1. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
What a great question.
Well, I appreciate the call.
Thank you for calling in, Lizzie.
No problem. I love the show, you guys. Keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Oh, wow. Well, now the Scott, you
She
get the
said it
chance.
was the Strikeout podcast. She said that's where she was from.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
She came in, she tried to stump the Scott, and now he's
trying to strike me out.
Now he's 3-1.
Yeah, they strike out. They were wondering what the Scott was drinking, and I had to tell them that he was drinking the
Broken Skull.
Broken Skull IPA. Yes,
It's Stone Cold. It's Stone
yeah,
Cold.
Strikeout beers. They listen to the show all the time. Big fans. But now it doesn't matter because there's still one more question.
All right, let's bring it on. Let's bring on that last question.
If we have no callers, then we're going to go right to Frank Knox here. Scott, are you ready for your final question?
Oh, the Scott's ready, baby.
Frank Knox, are you ready? Oh, wait a second.
We're gonna be There we go. I'm all done.
2 B Blood Podcast. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, Peasy, it's me. It's me. It's KTZ.
All
Kevin
right.
the Zombie, baby.
What's up, man? Are you ready to play Stump the Scott?
Oh, yeah, I'll give it a shot.
All right, we're going to play Stump the Scott right here. Question number 5. Scott, this is make or break, goddammit. You're going in. He has a chance for an autographed 8x10. Kevin, I hope you're ready because we're about to play Stump the Scott. Go ahead, Kevin, ask your question.
All right, Scott. So who holds a place in the history book for being the fastest challenger to seize a championship from seize gold from a champion? Sorry.
What?
All right, just one more time.
Okay, can you repeat that one more time? Because
yeah, sorry about that.
It's not like Gold Dust fucking.
Yeah. Who holds a place in the history books for the fastest challenger to seize championship gold from a reigning title holder?
So, who had the shortest match?
Well, for a title change, though.
The shortest title match.
For a title change.
Of any title.
Okay.
Right? Is what you're saying?
Of any title.
You got it? You got the question?
Yeah, I got it.
30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now.
All right, so I'm gonna think about this all 30 seconds, but the first thing that comes to mind is Diesel beating Bob Backlund in Madison Square Garden in, I believe, 8 seconds. It's probably what I'm gonna go with if I can't come up with anything quicker. Lesnar recently beat Kofi, but that was 10 seconds for the title. Let me know when I got like 5 seconds left.
You got 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Diesel beating Bob Backlund, like that 8 seconds at Madison Square Garden in '94.
Kevin?
From what I can find, it is actually Spike Dudley beating William Regal for the European Championship on Raw, April 8th, 2002.
Wow. Okay. How long was that match?
The bell went off and the pin started immediately.
All right. I mean, listen, we can probably find it on YouTube. I'll give it to him.
Yeah, we'll cross-check it, and if you're right, man, you've just stumped the Scott.
That's right. I have an autographed
Yeah,
tape
it's on WWE's website. I'm just saying.
Oh, wow.
Does he? Great question. Does he want to select a number? Does he want to pick what I got? I have like a bunch of randoms.
How many numbers does he got to pick from, Scott?
I don't know. I also have a banner.
Oh, my God.
Does he want a banner,
You know
an
what?
autograph banner, or an autograph?
We'll deal with that after.
Okay.
We'll deal with that after.
Well, he should, he should be able to. We got him on air. He wants to stump the Scott. What do you want? An 8x10 a banner?
Let me get the banner.
He wants the banner. Okay, the banner is Velvet Sky, by the way. So I hope you're all right with that.
That's perfectly fine with me.
Okay. All right.
All right, man. Send your info to our Facebook page in a private message, and we'll send everything out to you.
Awesome, man. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for playing Stump the Scott.
Wow.
Appreciate the call.
Even though this Scott got stumped, technically, out of 5,
He did say
he prevails.
Yeah, but when there's a caller that stumps him and wins the prize, I mean, that's...
I know, right? That means I got to take an L.
That's an L.
I mean, he got stumped.
Yeah, you got stumped.
Yeah, he
this
got
week.
stumped.
When we ask questions, it's because no one calls in quick enough. It's not like we're actually thinking of them. I mean,
listen, and that's what it is. Like, you call in, you win prizes. And tonight, somebody wanted a banner of Velvet Sky. Kevin, thank you for playing Stump the Scott.
It's autographed.
This is an autographed banner.
It's an autographed banner.
There's the autograph right there, even with the heart on it.
Right there.
Wow.
That's going.
Wow.
That's going home to.
Yeah, baby.
2B Blood Podcast. It's been a wild show. Make sure you subscribe, review our podcast. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at 2B Blood Podcast with the number 2.
And don't forget, the sheets will be up right after this episode. So get ready to fill them out. You got till Sunday at noon for the free $50. The rules, the sheet on the site, on the social media.
You know you want in on that Royal Rumble pool, baby.
That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's going down from the Scott, Frank Knox, and your host, Peasy. We'll see you next week. Same weed time. Same weed channel.